Ugh, this armor needs a wash. Darn monster guts. I've got to change. Is it cool if I flash you for just a sec? Cool, thanks. Oh, that's so much better. And now, with fresh clothes and stinging eyeballs, I present to you our nerdy channel. Since part 2 of our Drawing Monster Hunter Monsters from Memory challenge is gonna take a little while longer to make, I thought I'd share some of the other content I'm planning on having on our channel, while we wait. Today we're drawing Pokemon. Ron from TruGreen7 posted an art challenge a little while back asking artists in the community to make evolutions of these 2 fan-made Pokemon, also referred to as Fakemon. I made fan evolutions for both, but let's focus on the water type line for this one. So first off, I misread the rules for this contest. I thought I'd be allowed to submit an entire evolution line if that's what I came up with for my entry, but that was not correct. Because of this, I ended up making 4 different Pokemon designs for the fish line, only to find out that I could only upload one single, specifically formatted file. At this point, I was already almost done with my designs, so, I really didn't want to start over. Because of this, I wasn't able to include any information about these previous evolutions, or what inspired me to make their designs this way. So that's why we're here now. For my over-explaining ass to emphasize how proud I am of my little brain goblin's hard work. And now I present to you our water-type Fakemon line. The first thing I did was make a slight variant of Ron's Pokemon, a female form. His little fish reminded me of the way anglerfish use a lure to attract food, or how some other animals use mimicry to distract predators, just long enough for them to get away. The female form I made would embody an animal using its male look-alike fin as a decoy, while the male would use its female look-alike fin as a decoy. Both of these fins would be detachable if a predator decided to attack that decoy fin, giving the real fish time to swim away and heal its fin later. And here they are. The original TruGreen7's prompt artwork is the male fish on the right side of the screen, and the female fish is on the left side. That's my slightly modified version. Side by side, you can see that the male's big fin is the decoy, and the female's little fin is the decoy. The second stage of these Pokemon naturally expands on the previous concept further. Meet our convincing puppeteer Pokemon, Serpeteer! These Pokemon move their lure-tipped tails exactly the way their pre-evolved counterparts swim. They use these lures to attract Pokemon that would normally prey on their younger counterparts, and eats them instead. Therefore, protecting their younger selves until they're old enough to defend themselves in the second stage. Here's something unique about the males versus females besides just their looks. The Serpeteer females settle themselves at the bottom of sea floors, waiting for prey to swim by. The main reason for this is due to the ratio of females to males. There are a lot less males than there are females, so the females go into a place that makes them easier to find. The male Serpeteers actually float around in the other darker parts of the ocean, using the darkness to hide themselves from predators. When they're ready to evolve, they seek out a female in the more shallow waters before finding a permanent abode together in the darker depths. Even though these Pokemon are clever, they still have a weakness, as they really can't watch their own back for predators. There's always a bigger fish, as they say. Which brings us to our final evolution, a bigger fish. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the Fakemon with the name I am super proud of, LeviaFIN. This name is a combination of Leviathan, which is a term usually associated with a large sea monster, and fin. Not just fin as in a fish fin, but also fin as in the French word for end or final. This final evolution comes to be when a male and female Serpeteer are the same level and have gained at least 10 levels together while in your party. After this, both the male and female Pokemon fuse, similar to how a male anglerfish will fuse with a female once they find each other, but with more the mutualistic relationships than that. If you want more information, check it out yourself. I'm not trying to get demonetized. This final form is based more on the gulper or pelican eel's shape than an anglerfish, even though they also kind of look like moray eels as well. After years of watching each other's back from afar, these fused Pokemon can now watch each other's backs 24/7. They are a wonderful team, taking turns to let one head eat while the other one is a lookout, and vice versa is my favorite thing to imagine. I also wanted to point out that these guys are super big. To hide their bulk from their prey, they actually darken the bright pigments in their skin, leaving only the harmless outline of fish bones as they swim in for the kill. And that's it! My explanation for the Fakemon I didn't have space to explain before. Ta-da! Which design was your favorite? Did you like my take on what the reference material provided? What would you have done with the concept? Oh, and I'm so excited to hear what you think. So be sure to comment down below and don't forget to subscribe if you like what I made. Oh, I almost forgot. I'll also be releasing another video of the normal type evolution I created as either a short, full video, or both. I also have plans for a drawing Pokemon from memory challenge, which will be coming out pretty soon. And I also had an idea for making an entire evolutions line with an additional type. Until those are finished, thank you for tuning in and listening to me, go off on my spiel and ramble. Until next time, you wonderful human being. Ta-ta for now.